Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon. You're listening to Ramadan Radio live on 87.7 FM, and I, Abdul Sattar Muhammad, is back again 365 days later. Probably not 365 days, but anyways, we are back on the Star Show for Ramadan FM. This is the show, the most famous show of Ramadan FM, where we have the most amount of callers, the most amount of listeners, the most awaited show of Ramadan, the Star Show. This is basically where we dedicate this time every weekend, inshallah. I'll be live Saturday and Sunday 2 to 3 p.m. on the Star Show, where we get children, we get so many people, different ages can just join in, can recite a nasheed, can recite anything they like. They can recite Quran, and we have some amazing prizes coming forward for all of you. Now, I'm not going to tell you the prizes right now, but before that, I want to tell you the number to call in: 0116 4822 086. This is your chance to call in. This is your time to basically recite a nasheed, recite Quran. Last year we had people reciting du'as, hadiths, basically everything. This is a show that's open for all talent. This is Leicester's Ramadan Radio, that everyone can join in, everyone can compete in. And we have some amazing competitors last year. I remember so many young children, so many young people, so many young talents joining in Ramadan and just calling in, not even for the prizes, just for the pure passion of talent. So, make sure you have those calls coming in on the number 0116 4822 086. Ramadan has actually come out really fast, I just couldn't remember the last time I was on Ramadan Radio last year. It just seems like it was yesterday. The way Ramadan just flies by one after another is absolutely crazy. But yeah, we're back here again. We're going to be here every Saturday and Sunday. So this is basically your hour to call in, to make sure you give your best and show Leicester what talent there is to give. But alhamdulillah, it's been a full year, a lot of busy stuff for me as well. I've been studying medicine in Birmingham, producing nasheeds. I actually have something very, very interesting for you all today. Inshallah, I have a brand new nasheed releasing. So normally the last nasheed that I released was Marhaban Ya Ramadan, and this was basically also sponsored by Ramadan FM, which is gonna make me also say that this new nasheed is also sponsored by Ramadan FM. Salli ala Muhammad. It will be releasing on on all platforms, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Apple Music, on Deezer, every other platform at 2:30 p.m. So make sure that's within the next 23 minutes, inshallah. That will be Salli ala Muhammad. It's a Ramadan nasheed. If you want, I can actually give you a little preview later on of how it sounds. But I can give you a little test preview of what it's gonna look like. But 2:30 p.m. is the time where you have to log in, you have to get onto YouTube, make sure you subscribe and listen to the nasheed. But guys, once again, you're listening to the Star Show. This is the show where you can call in, recite nasheeds, recite Quran, and we have some amazing prizes ahead. We're just confirming these amazing big prizes in the background that we have ready for you. But what the aim of the show is gonna be, so basically I'm gonna be hosting this show. Maybe we're gonna have Abdul Rahman coming on very, very soon later on to give me some assistance, because I know Leicester is absolutely dead on this first weekend. No one wants to wake up. You guys are probably all sleeping, thinking, you know what, let me long out the sleep as much as I can so I can bang out the fast in 2 hours, and then iftar is like within an hour. I know what everyone's playing at, so I'm sure that all these kids are doing exactly the same thing. But this is your chance, guys. This is literally the show where you can show the world, show Leicester what talent there is. Because honestly, where I am today, I started here in Ramadan FM. I started here listening to radio shows that would do the same things. There were many radios out there that would be having these shows where they would have like nasheed competitions, where they would have like Quran competitions, and I made sure to take every single opportunity. I never ever once thought to myself, you know what, this is embarrassing, this is nerve-wracking. I thought to myself, there's an opportunity, let me take it. And if you keep doing that in life, honestly, you guys, you'll go really, really far in life. So this is a message to all these children out there that, this is your platform right now. There's not many cities out there that have radio stations, that have dedicated Ramadan radios. So we're very lucky, in Leicester to have Ramadan FM, to have a radio that provides, the ability for people to showcase their talent and, allow them to basically promote themselves. This is basically a self-promoting platform. You can just call in, you can recite a nasheed. We have amazing prizes that we can give out to you. Remember, the call-in number is 0116 4822 086. It actually reminds me back to this time when I first started Ramadan FM. So basically, roughly, I'd say about a good 8 years ago, when I was about 14, 13 years old. I basically started off by calling into Ramadan FM, to calling in these radio shows, and I thought to myself, you know what, this is my platform to basically recite a nasheed. So I thought to myself, I'm not a very amazing nasheed artist, or was I a nasheed artist then? I was just a child having some sort of passion for nasheeds, and I thought to myself, you know what, let me call in, let me recite a nasheed, and you know what, I might even win a prize. Why not? So I did that, and of course I won the prize because I was the best at that point. So of course at that specific point, I won the prize, alhamdulillah. And guess what? It gave me the encouragement. You know, sometimes I didn't even win a prize. You know, sometimes there were other people that were better, or other people that got chances to win prizes, but that never let me get put down. You know, I never even done it for the prize. I just done it for the sole passion of just singing the sheets. Number one, you get rewarded. Yeah. The first caller that ever calls in right now to this show will get rewarded for every single person that calls after. You know why? Because you're gonna encourage them. You're gonna give them that sort of confidence that, you know what, there's this child, or there's this colleague of mine that's joined and called in and had the ability to take out their time to call in. Why can't I do the same? You know, why can I not just call in as well? And also recite a nasheed like them. So the first caller that calls into Ramadan FM on the 011648222086, you know, you will be the person to lead the show. You will be the leader of the Star Show, who can basically say that, you know what, every person that called after was inspired by me. So that's an amazing opportunity for this next caller. You know, you can just call in. I know you guys must be, you know, I don't know, doing your Saturday shopping, you know, going around Tesco's and Aldi's and all these different supermarkets, getting your Ramadan groceries with your family, or maybe you're just longing out your sleep. You know, you're thinking, you know what, why not? I think it's summer holidays. Not summer holidays. See, I've broken my mind. It is half-term holidays, which means this is literally the time where everyone's at home. You have no excuse. You're literally just sitting there. What do kids play nowadays? Is it Fortnite? Is it still Fortnite? Is it GTA 6? Has that come out yet? No, maybe not. Okay, so I'm trying to get into like your shoes, guys. I'm trying to relate to you lot. Abdul Rahman, give me some brain rot terms. What is it? Skibidi now gone? How do I get in contact with these kids? You know, how do I basically inspire them to call into the show? You know, what is it that's going to relate to them? Because if I start talking about medicine, then no one's going to like me. If I start talking about, you know, the parahippocampal gyrus, no one's going to know what that is. But if I talk about maybe some sort of brain rot, then these kids might actually relate to me and be like, you know what, I like this guy, let me call into the show and recite a nasheed. So this is your show, guys. You know, I'm not here for anyone but you lot. All you have to do is call in the studio line 011648222086. Everyone follow it on, like everyone right now, everyone has a mobile phone, right? Majority of people. What you do right now, follow this exact step, yeah? Promise me that you're gonna follow it. So you go on your phone, yeah, there's a call button. You're gonna press the call button, and then you're gonna type out some digits. You're gonna type out 0, then you're gonna type out 1, then 6, then 4, then 8, then 22, then 086. Then you'll find the green button, and you call that button, because then you'll be connected to me. And when you're connected to me, you'll be connected to the whole of Leicester, the whole of Midlands, and you can recite a nasheed, you can recite Quran, you can recite anything you like, okay, as long as it's not like a haram song. But yeah, so make sure you're calling in and listening to Ramadan FM, because this is your show to recite. So as I was saying, you know, the fact that I called into the shows as well as a child, I also used to recite nasheeds, and it gave me the confidence, it gave me the ability to be where I am today. I'm now presenting the show. I went from calling into the show to presenting the show. That is like a direct promotion. It's like someone that's working, joined a company, and he went straightly from the bottom of the company all the way directly to the CEO. Abdul Rahman, I could not read exactly what message you're trying to give me. So you know what you do, Abdul Rahman? You message it to me, because then I know exactly what you're trying to say. Because, you know, Abdul Rahman is my little manager. You know, he runs everything that I do. For my social media, to the next nasheed I release, to what events I go. Abdul Rahman is the guy who's in charge of me. You know, I am literally famous because of him. I'm not famous, but I'm literally, the camera's blocking your message, so I can't even see it. Abdul Rahman says, do you want help? Exactly. I don't want help from my little brother. I want help from you lot. I want help from the community. I want you lot to call in. I want you lot to show me that you have the love of Ramadan FM. You have the love to basically call in and recite a nasheed and recite Quran. Otherwise, I'll have to keep talking. You know, you know what? You actually might get sinned, because Okay, you might not get sin, but you're putting a Muslim brother who's fasting into so much distress. You guys are just making me talk and talk and talk. I came here, Ramadan FM. You know what they promised me? They said to me, you know what? You don't have to talk because the kids will do all the callings. You know, they will just call and call. You won't even have the time to talk. Yeah. But in the Abdurrahman said, put the fries in the bag, bro. Is that what I'm trying to? Is that what I say to these kids? To guys, put the fries in the bag and just call in, man. Just call into the show. It's not deep. It's just a few digits. Recite a nasheed. No one's gonna even know who you are. Yeah. So this is your opportunity. It's like an anonymous call. Yeah. I'm gonna give opportunities. If you wanna call in anonymously, just say, hey, my name is X, you know, I just want to recite a nasheed. Don't start rapping, okay, because I don't allow that. Only nasheeds of Quran, okay? This is the only two things I'm going to allow. Okay, you can do like other Islamic stuff as well, but, you know, as long as you're not, singing any haram stuff, I don't mind. I can accept anything else in the show. So nasheeds, Quran. You know what? Bonus point, you can recite my nasheeds, and I'll be like the happiest guy in the world, because what other like beautiful thing I can get on this Saturday afternoon. How long do we even have for iftar? 14:15. We have about 3 hours, isn't it? 3 hours of for iftar. So you guys should be up. You guys shouldn't be sleeping, because Asr time is gonna end soon. So if you guys are still sleeping, you guys are not like being productive this Ramadan. You know, you gotta make sure that you're utilizing every minute that you have this Ramadan, utilizing every single second that you have this Ramadan. I literally feel like I'm just talking to a wall right now, because the kids are not here. You know, the children are not here. They're not calling in. They're not showing me that this show has value. This show has the ability to perform. I went and told everyone Ramadan FM that my show is going to be the busiest. Now I'm getting embarrassed because no one's calling in. You know, this is breaking my heart. But you know what? I understand it. The first day, the first show, it always happens. But this is not an excuse for anyone to not call in, because this is your time to basically just, Abdurrahman is just literally just taking. Yeah, he just embarrassing me, saying that no one likes your show. But I know you guys do, man. I know you guys love this show. You guys absolutely used to call in madly like last year. You know what? It takes me back to roughly about 2 years ago. Abdurrahman said, prove me wrong. So basically, guys, you have to prove Abdurrahman wrong, because although I can't get like tortured by my little brother, you know, he's literally like nearly my height, but he acts like my dad. So I can't have him telling me that my show is bad, because I literally just told him 5 minutes ago that your show was terrible. So basically, it's a competition between my show and his show, and I have to win. And you guys have given me the support year in, year out. So this is your year to just give another years of support. 2026 Ramadan, man, you guys should be here. And just all you have to do is call in. 0116 4822 086 is the number. You know what? Abdurrahman said someone else is going to take your title. You know what? They might have to, because if I might get fired from Ramadan FM, they might say, hey, listen, that your show has no value. No one wants to call into your show. Everyone just wants to just say like, you know what, get this guy off. Yeah, you don't want to listen to this guy. But you guys have to like prove it to me, guys. I need to save my job here at Ramadan FM. If you guys don't call in, my job here is gone. You know, they're going to send me back to Birmingham. They ship me, Royal Mail first class delivery back to Birmingham and say, go study your medicine, bro. Go put the, or what did the man say? Go put the fries in the bag. You know, he's going to tell me that. You just go and study medicine. Forget these nasheeds, bro. Forget all these type of nasheed programs. But if you guys want me to stay here, if you guys want my job to continue, then you have to call in. You have to give me the support. We have to have a mutualistic relationship between us, where we have you reciting and me taking on these calls on these shows. So this is basically what we have to do. Even if you're not reciting, comment in, comment into the radio station. The SMS or WhatsApp number is 077 488 55055. Tell us, how is your Ramadan going? We're on roughly, was it day 4, Abdurrahman? Something like that. Yeah, the 4th fast or something. So, Ramadan has already like literally 25, no, I'm not good at math, sorry. What is Abdurrahman, I'm going to tell you, what is 4 out of 30? See, this is terrible. No, what is the percentage? How many percentage, like out of 100%, what the percentages of Ramadan that has passed? 12-13%, Abdurrahman said. 12-13% of Ramadan is gone. Like literally, nearly 1/10 of Ramadan, over 1/10 of Ramadan is gone. You only have roughly about, 75-80% left of Ramadan. So this is literally a quarter of Ramadan. If we just round and round, we can find out we're literally at a quarter. We're at a quarter of Ramadan gone, finished. And what have you done? You have to make sure you're reflecting. You have to make sure you're thinking to yourself, what have you done this Ramadan? What has these next few days? We started off on roughly about Tuesday, Wednesday. Some people started the Thursday. What did you change? What did you change throughout Ramadan? Yeah. But you know what? I'm thinking to myself, maybe if I sing a nasheed, they might get like some sort of inspiration. So, what nasheed should I recite? You know what? I'm gonna open this up to you. If you don't want to call in, you can request a nasheed instead. Until my voice goes just talking and talking and talking. So let's sing a nasheed, inshallah. Let's sing. I got a comment on TikTok saying that I should recite Qamarun. So inshallah, we'll recite Qamarun. Inshallah, why not? We'll recite that nasheed as well. I know a little bit, so we'll recite whatever we know of Qamarun. I don't have water, so I'm just gonna freestyle it with the dry voice I have. But yeah, bear with me, inshallah. This is Qamarun. قمر 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 سيدنا النبي قمر وجميل 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 سيدنا النبي وجميل وكف المصطفى كالورد نادي الله الله وحتر يبكى إذا مست آياتي الله الله وكف المصطفى كالورد نادي الله الله وحتر يبكى إذا مست آياتي الله الله وأملها كل العباد. We have a call. Interrupt me. I don't mind. Let's take this first call. Are we ready? Programming team? Back studio? Are we ready to take the call? 3, 2, 1. Do we have the call? We don't have the call. You just paused me for nothing. The call's gone. So I was singing. You just disturbed my nasheed for no reason. Right, let me go back onto the nasheed again. وكف المصطفى كالورد نادي الله الله وحتر يبكى إذا مست آياتي الله الله وأملها كل العباد وأملها كل العباد وأملها كل العباد حبيب الله يا خير الورى يا قمرون قمرون قمر سيدنا النبي قمرون. So we had a semi-caller, someone who was supposed to call in, but the programming team messed up. They didn't take on the call, and they disturbed my nasheed for no reason. But mashallah, let's see. If you still want to call in, the number to call in is 0116 4822 You have to call in. You can pray nasheed. You can recite Quran. This is your moment. This is your stage. Think of it as the perfect opportunity. What do we call it? We call it Ramadan's Got Talent. No, Leicester's Got Talent. Leicester's Got Talent. Yeah, or the voice of Leicester. This is your time to basically just shine and recite. Abdurrahman says he wants to come in. Guys, do we get him in? Text in. Do we get Abdurrahman into the studio? You know what? Come in. You know what? Fine. We'll give him a chance to. Why not? But during that time, should I sing another nasheed? Let me think. What nasheed can I recite? What nasheed can I recite? You guys can comment this in. If you guys want me to recite a nasheed, just drop it in the comments. Just drop it in that I want to recite, me to recite so-and-so nasheed. But yeah, we do have Abdurrahman in the studio. Shall we introduce him? I think whilst he gets set up, we have a call. That's it. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And what is your beautiful name?
Zakaria.
Zakaria.
Yeah.
And how old are you, Zakaria?
7.
7 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah Fatiha.
Surah Al-Fatiha. Zakaria, you can start when you are ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah. Zakaria, that was absolutely beautiful. You know what's so amazing? You're the first caller of today's show. That means every person that gets inspired by you, you're going to get rewarded for that. MashaAllah, Zakaria. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
My mom.
Your mom, MashaAllah.
My dad.
Your dad? Anyone else?
Everyone in my family.
Everyone in your family. Jazakallah so much for calling in, Zakaria. Salams from me and everyone here in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaykum salam.
MashaAllah, that was Zakaria who called in. Our first caller, guys, Zakaria, 7 years old. He had the confidence to call in. And just like that, you can also call in. You can also recite on Ramadan FM, just like that, on the number 0116 4822 Abdurrahman, you took out the headphones for my TikTok live stream. Now, no one's going to hear people like Zakaria. So you either need to connect your headphone or someone else's headphone before my listeners be like, we can't hear anything. But yeah, MashaAllah, that was Zakaria, 7 years old, MashaAllah, who called in. He recited Surah Fatiha, and just like that, you can also join in. You guys also need to do the same thing, and also have the confidence to join and call in, just like Zakaria. So we introduce you, everyone, Abdurrahman, to everyone. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Assalamu alaikum, Abdurrahman. Introduce yourself.
My name is Abdurrahman.
The programming team, can you switch on Abdurrahman's mic, please? No? Yeah, they don't want you on the show, I think. Yeah, so Abdurrahman will, whilst they sort that out, will get you sorted as well. So anyways, guys, call in number 0116 4822 This is the Star Show with me, Abdul Sattar Muhammad, and my co-host right now, Abdurrahman Muhammad, who is also on the show. Mr. Programming Team, can you switch on Abdurrahman's mic so we can get him on the studio as well? Is he on? Assalamu alaikum, Abdurrahman.
Wa alaikum salam.
And Abdurrahman, introduce yourself.
My name is Abdurrahman Muhammad. I am 15 years old and I am Abdul Sattar's brother.
Yes, his name is Abdurrahman. He's here on Radio Ramadan, you know. Wow, that was good, innit? That was a good freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't look too convinced anyways. So this is Abdurrahman. He's going to be co-hosting me because, you lot are not calling in. I mean, we had Zakaria, our first caller, mashallah. So after Zakaria, if we get more callers, that would be absolutely amazing. And guys, we have prizes. You know, don't forget we have prizes. If no one else calls in, then Zakaria will probably take prize. You know, the prize that we have, inshallah, we'll reveal the prize tomorrow, inshallah. So that might be released by... anyways, programming team, are we able to get the nasheed on for 2:30 or not? If you can confirm that with me, inshallah, then I'll know about the live release of my nasheed, Salli ala Muhammad. That's going to be releasing at 2:30 p.m. So make sure you're on YouTube, make sure you're on Spotify, ready to add it to your Ramadan playlist, because this will be the moment where you can listen to the world's most beautiful nasheed.
Listening to your nasheed is probably a valid excuse not to call in though.
Yeah, if you're listening to my nasheed, fair enough. Then that's fine. Yeah, you can listen to my nasheed first, and then you can call in. Yeah, but if you're not listening to my nasheed, if you're listening to anybody else, then no, you gotta call in onto 0116 4822 Should we recite on the nasheed? Do I recite on the nasheed, Abdurrahman? I think we have to. I think, look, when I did the first nasheed, one person got inspired. If I do another nasheed, another person gets inspired.
It's as dry as the Sahara Desert.
It's as dry. Oh wow, I like the analogy of Abdurrahman. The radio right now, the calls are dry as the Sahara Desert.
It's dry like my mouth.
Dry as Abdurrahman's mouth. You don't want to see Abdurrahman's mouth because it's very dry, but it is dry. Yeah, the calls are dry. They're not calling it. No one's coming in. But you know what? Let me recite a nasheed. Let me inspire another set of people to call in. So this next nasheed is very famous. If you're listening in the car, if you're listening at home, do join in. It is Mawla Ya Salli. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم محمد سيد القونين والثقلين محمد سيد القونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن أجم. Together, Abdurrahman. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم. Together, Abdurrahman, let's go. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. We have a call. Ring, ring. Let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. The call got dropped. Wow, Abdurrahman, the call got dropped. Anyways, no worries.
Just like your nasheed
Just like my nasheed just got dropped right now at 2:30 p.m. You know what? That was the most amazing twist of words I've ever had. The call just got dropped just like my nasheed just dropped right now. 2:30 p.m. guys, go onto YouTube, go onto Spotify, go onto all these different platforms to listen to the nasheed. Salli ala Muhammad. Do we give them a little preview of the new nasheed, Abdurrahman?
Yeah.
Do I? Yeah. So it basically goes like this. This is like I'm going to start from the middle. So send salam and follow his way. You were a guide, mercy to mankind. So send salam and follow the sunnah. You are the one, Ya Rasulullah. Do we have a call? Let's go. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Hannah.
Hannah. And how old are you, Hannah?
5.
5 years old, mashallah. And what will you be reciting for us, Hannah?
Suratul Ikhlas.
Suratul Ikhlas. Hannah, you can start when you are ready.
Right now. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Hannah, that was absolutely amazing, MashaAllah. And Hannah, would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah.
Who would you like to give salams to?
My dad.
Your dad? Anybody else?
Everyone.
Everyone, mashallah. Jazakallah so much for calling in, Hannah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam.
MashaAllah, that was Hannah. Abdurrahman, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? MashaAllah. Suratul Ikhlas. Abdurrahman, she read even more better than you, MashaAllah. You know, and even more better than me because she actually had the confidence to come in. You know, the fact that she had the confidence to call in at 5 years old. Yeah. What were you doing at 5 years old, Abdurrahman? Nothing. Eating food. And mashallah, people like Hannah, people like Zakaria, who actually had the confidence to call in to Ramadan Radio. These are the people, guys, you need to be inspired of. These are the people that, you know, are an inspiration to Leicester, to the world, you know, who will, inshallah, grow up to be amazing, amazing people. So make sure, guys, you're inspired by them to call in on the number 0116 4822 Shall we continue with the nasheed that has just dropped literally today? Let's go, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. This nasheed is live right now, dropped at 2:30 p.m. On Spotify, on YouTube, on every different platform. Salli ala Muhammad. Make sure you listen to it. Make sure, number one, most important thing, add it onto your Ramadan playlist. Yeah,
It should be on
mashallah.
repeat. It should be on
It
repeat.
should be on repeat. It should be the only nasheed you listen to. You know, the playlist should only consist of 2 nasheeds or 3 nasheeds. It should be Salli ala Muhammad by Abdul Sattar Muhammad. It should be Marhaban Ya Ramadan by Abdul Sattar Muhammad. And then Fast Local Takalluf by Abdul Sattar Muhammad. These are the only nasheeds you should be listening to. If you listen to anything else, your playlist is absolutely terrible. Tell Abdul Rahman, is that not true? You know,
Yeah,
it's indeed true. If you don't listen to Abdul Sattar Muhammad, he's indeed the most amazing nasheed artist I've ever heard. Honestly, like when I listen to
beg to
him,
differ.
well, you beg to differ. Why not?
Because I am.
Oh my days. Have you heard of Abdul Rahman Muhammad? No, you haven't, because he's not famous. Anyways, so Abdul Sattar Muhammad is the artist. Is the artist you have to add into your Ramadan playlist, guys. So guys, back to the Nasheed show, back to the Star Show, where we are trying to find the talent of Leicester. We're trying to find out who is the talent of Leicester. And just by saying that, we've got another call. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Muhammad.
Muhammad. And how old are you, Muhammad?
9 years old.
9 years old, Muhammad. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah Adiyat.
Surah
Adiyat.
Surah Al-Adiyat. Inshallah, Muhammad, you can start when you are ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعاديات ضبها فالموريات قدها فالمغيرات صبها فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب الخير لشديد أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير.
Sadaqallahu al-Azim. MashaAllah, Muhammad, that was absolutely beautiful. MashaAllah. Jazakallah so much for having the confidence and for reciting so beautifully. MashaAllah, Muhammad. And Muhammad, would you like to give salam to anyone?
You are my friends and my family.
MashaAllah. Jazakallah so much for calling in, Muhammad. Muhammad, I want to hear you every weekend on all the shows, even tomorrow, inshallah. Is that something you're going to do for me?
Yeah.
Inshallah. And Muhammad, make sure, like Muhammad, everyone else who has prayed, make sure to tune in for tomorrow, where I'll be revealing today's people's prize, inshallah. Jazakallah so much for calling in, Muhammad. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
MashaAllah, that was our third caller for today. We've had Zakaria, a little bit of a recap. Zakaria, 7 years old. We had, who else, Abdurrahman? Hannah, 5 years old. And the last one, Muhammad, who was 9 years old. All such young people, all such young talents who have basically taken their time out this
Better than you,
Saturday.
better than you.
Me, better than Abdurrahman, 100 times better than
I told you,
Abdurrahman.
you're not the best nasheed artist.
I am indeed the best nasheed artist. Tell me, guys, in the comments, who's a better nasheed artist than me? I don't know you guys gonna have lists now. Everyone's gonna send every nasheed artist is better, but Abdul Sattar. But listen, it's not about
you're digging up your own grave.
It's not about the nasheed artist songs. It's about the nasheed artist themselves. Do you see? Nasheed ready. Nasheed is ready to play. Are we ready to release it live on Ramadan FM? When you're ready, programming team, 3, 2, 1, let's release. Step we take is guided, mercy is provided for you and me. When the night feels dark now, calling hearts again now, back to you and I. So send salam and follow his way. You are a guide, mercy to mankind. So send salam and follow the sunnah. You are the one, Ya Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. Every path he walked was shining, mercy kept on rising for you and me. When the souls feel close to you and I. So send salam and follow his way. You are a guide, mercy to mankind. So send salam and follow the sunnah. You are the one, Ya Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. So send salam and follow the sunnah. You are the one, Ya Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. 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 Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad. Released right now. Check it out on YouTube and Spotify. Let's take this next call. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Mustafa,
Mustafa. And how old are you, Mustafa?
13.
13 years old. And Mustafa, what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah An-Nasr.
Surah An-Nasr. You can start when you're ready.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Mustafa, that was absolutely amazing. Jazakallah so much for calling in, Mustafa. And I want you to call in every other day as well for the shows that we have this Ramadan. Is that something you're going to do for me?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah, Mustafa. Who would you like to give salams to?
The whole Ummah.
The whole Ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio, Mustafa. Jazakallah for calling in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, that was Mustafa. Let's have a recap of the Rahman. Who has been our callers for Ramadan FM so far on this show?
So we have Zakaria, who is 7 years old. Then we have Hannah, who is 5 years old, who actually prays Surah Ikhlas. Well done to her. We had Muhammad, who was 9 years old, who prayed Surah Al-Adiyat. And we just had Mustafa right now, who prayed Surah An-Nasr.
MashaAllah, Abdul Rahman, I've just given you the lineup of who came onto the Star Show today.
Football lineup.
It's like the football lineup, you know, we've had the whole 11-a-side team. We only have four people from the 11. You know, I don't mind. I'm the manager. Abdul Rahman is the co-manager. We had Rabia Girach, who said, MashaAllah, beautiful. Jazakallah so much for your comments. At least we're having some support from Leicester. Otherwise, it looks like, you know, I'm just talking to a wall. I'm just talking to Abdul Rahman. He's like equivalent to a wall anyways. But Abdul Rahman and me are here on the Star Show for, you know, the last, I'd say about 6-7 minutes. Oops, I didn't try to do anything there. But if you got that, then call in, guys. That was not on purpose. I promise, guys. That was not on purpose. But yeah, the next 6-7 minutes we have, make sure to call in. Abdul Rahman, why are you laughing?
Well, no, I'm not laughing. I'm smiling.
What's so funny about 6-7, bro?
Smiling is so nice.
Anyways, guys, so make sure you call in. We have these last few minutes to call in on the show. So make sure you have the call number is 0116 4822 I think we are the final show before the pledge day comes in after us. Yeah. So this is the final time you'll hear from me today. And then we'll be back tomorrow again, 2 to 3 p.m.
Let's say something. My opinion has changed after hearing that nasheed.
What is your opinion, Abdul Rahman? Please say it loud and clear to the world. One last time with big fat capital letters.
You're an even worse than nasheed artist.
No, I thought you were gonna say I'm a better nasheed artist.
I'm just joking. You're the best nasheed artist.
Best nasheed artist, mashallah.
Definitely wasn't paid.
Definitely wasn't paid, I think. I'll give you an extra samosa in iftar. Anyways, so everyone make sure to call in. Yeah, for last 5 minutes,
Talk
inshallah.
about iftar.
Talk about iftar. You know what? I don't want to talk about iftar because I'm getting hungry.
How are you hungry? It's such short fast, man.
Because Abdurrahman ate my suhoor, that's why. So I am actually really
Oh
hungry.
my
When I woke
God.
up in the morning, my mother had provided me suhoor, and then as I went to the table, the suhoor was gone because Abdurrahman ate his suhoor and my suhoor.
That's all lies.
No, so this is why you don't have suhoor Abdurrahman, because you have no suhoor. Then it's equivalent to nothing. I woke up for nothing. Of course I woke up for Fajr, but Abdurrahman ate my suhoor. So
I didn't
all I
eat
had
your
to
suhoor, man.
all I
Stop
had
lying. Fi
all I
Ramadan,
had
fi
for
Ramadan.
suhoor is just a
Fi
toothpaste.
Ramadan,
That's it.
lying fi Ramadan.
Abdul Sattar Muhammad. Oh my days! You see that? You know, let me tell you something. The name of the show, the Star Show, where did it come from? From my name, Abdul Sattar Muhammad. Okay, it's Abdul Sattar Muhammad, but Abdul Sattar Muhammad. See, we had the amazing, the most fantastic,
MG.
the most beautiful, handsome-looking man you've ever seen on Ramadan FM. Jusab, who gave us this beautiful comment, Abdul Star Muhammad. It's in my name. This is why we call it the Star Show. So that's something. That's some information for you lot that you could pass on to all your colleagues. That the Star Show, the famous Star Show on Ramadan FM. He's actually named after his name, Abdul Sattar Muhammad. What's so funny
You're
about
going
Abdurrahman?
paranoid, man.
I'm not going paranoid. The only reason I'm paranoid is because
There's no
Abdurrahman is
callers,
here.
man.
No, the callers, we had callers. We had 4 people that called in.
4
Not the
people,
best,
it's
of
not
course.
the best.
It's the first show, Abdurrahman. What do you expect? People like you
I
are on.
expected better than in Leicester, bro.
People like Abdurrahman, they're just playing GTA 6 at the moment. So,
It's not even come out, man.
it's not come out yet. What? Oh my days, man. I thought it'd come out by this Ramadan. Maybe next Ramadan we'll probably talk about its release date.
Stop
Anyways,
playing GTA 6.
no, GTA 6 is not good. Don't play that game. I don't even know where it is.
I
What
don't-
is it?
we don't-
Football?
we
Is it a
don't-
football game?
We don't condone.
What is it? I'm not sure, man. I'm not chronically online, so I'm not too sure.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy. Anyways, guys, call number last few minutes. It's 011648228086. If you don't call in, you'll have to listen to another nasheed of mine. Next nasheed that we are reciting. Last one. What should we recite? I think.
What if people are by purpose not calling in so they can hear your voice?
Oh, you know what? That'd be very beautiful. But you know what? I'd rather listen to you than listen to me again and again. But Abdurrahman's getting fed up. His ears are banging. Just listen to me on the sheets. But anyways, guys, here's another one for you. As-subh bada. الصبح بدا من طلعته والليل دجى من وفراته है नूरे साहर चेहरे से तेरे और शब की रौनक जुल्फों से अल्लाह 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. كنز الكرم مولى النعم هادي الأمم لشريته الله 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 لا إله إلا الله. So that was a subhu bada. MashaAllah, I think iftar is here. People are bringing in iftar for us, MashaAllah. But anyways, guys, 157 minutes,
hungry?
155 minutes left. Yeah, we have less than 2 minutes left. This is my time to re-promote my show for tomorrow, because tomorrow, guys, I want it that as soon as I sit on this seat, I don't get up without having like 60 calls. 60, 70 calls.
Don't.
What do you mean? 60, 70, man. It's not. I'm not saying anything else.
Aim higher.
Aim higher, 6 or 7 calls. Oh, sorry, 70, 80 calls we can have on Ramadan FM. I'm trying to relate to these children, I'm not... What else? Give me something else that I can, relate to. Or save it for tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow we'll have some extra brain rot terminology for the young individuals that we can...
You should be giving them Quran, man. Why not brain rot? Man?
No, but if I connect with them with brain rot, and then I can unrot their brain...
Are you trying to fish children or something?
No, we're trying to inspire children. We're trying to clean up their hearts. Children are very pure anyways, but we're trying to make sure that they're always on the right path, because if they don't go on the right path, you turn out like Abdurrahman. Anyways, guys, make sure to tune in tomorrow, inshallah. We'll be live again, once again, on the Star Show, 2 to 3 p.m. Myself, Abdul Sattar Muhammad. And if you do not call in, then unfortunately you'll also have Abdurrahman Muhammad in the studio as well. So if you do not want him, in the studio, then please do call in, because that would be nice for me as well. I see this guy anyways 24 hours in a day.
No, you don't.
23 hours, 24 hours.
No, you don't. I mean,
Okay, but I'll see him less time, if you guys call in, because he won't be on the radio with me, so I can talk to you lot instead of talking to Abdurrahman. But guys, make sure to tune in. Jazakallah to everyone. The rundown that we had today was Zakaria, who was 7 years old, Hannah 5 years old, Muhammad 9 years old, and Mustafa, who was 13 years old. Jazakallah to all those people who called in. Inshallah, tomorrow we will be revealing who out of them 4 have won the prize. Anyone who missed out, don't worry, you have till tomorrow. We have tomorrow Sunday 2 to 3 p.m. We also have next week. But before I do end, make sure to listen to my new nasheed, Salli ala Muhammad, live on Spotify and YouTube. From me, Abdul Sattar Muhammad, Abdurrahman Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.